Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our Yogathon class. If it's your first time with me, I'm Albert Garcia, and I'm going to be guiding you to the next 60 minutes of yoga. Today, we're going to be doing a vinyasa flow, focusing on our core, arms, and legs. So, full body stretch, and as well, giving a little bit more focus onto that strength. There are going to be some planks that you can expect, and so I will recommend that for this practice, you give yourself a little bit more space also out of the mat. We're gonna probably be stepping a little bit more to the sides. And if you feel that your body is a little bit stiff or that you need a little bit more support for your balances or your postures, I would recommend to have with you a yoga block. If you don't have a yoga block, you can always use a water bottle, or you can have perhaps a chair or a book, anything that might help you to have a more comfortable practice. If you have any injuries, if you have any pains, always make sure to take care of your body. You don't need to do all the postures, so if you need to skip something, feel free to do so. You can also change it for a posture that you know works better for your body, or just simply take a little seat or a child pose to take a moment of rest whenever you need it. So we're gonna start. We can start. You can choose to maybe sit onto your heels, or if you want to sit cross-legged position, I would recommend to have something underneath your sit bones so that you give yourself a little bit. Close the eyes and to come to the mat. It might be that later on you need to do some things. Maybe you were doing something and you couldn't finish it yet. But for the next 60 minutes, allow yourself to be here. Give yourself permission to flow with your breath and to feel your body. Notice if there are any sounds around you, maybe a smell, perhaps feeling the temperature of the room. And allow all those things that are external from your body to slowly start to fade away. Let them be in the background. Start connecting deeper to your body. Imagine a big string going from the sit bones to the crown of the head. And from the crown of the head, helping you lift a little bit higher, giving more space for your spine. With your inhales, allow yourself to open up your abdomen, your rib cage, your back, the space between your shoulders. With the exhale, softening your face, your jaw. Relax your neck, your shoulders, your collarbones. Notice the rhythm of your breath. If it's fast or slow, if there is any difference between your inhales and your exhales. And all together, we're going to bring one hand onto the heart and one hand onto the belly. Take a moment here to feel your touch. Connect with the movement of your breath. And taking this moment to bring an intention for your practice. That might be an intention for yourself, or perhaps you want to dedicate the practice to someone else, or maybe even send energy to the rest of your day or the week, something that you might need to do. Once you have your intention, give it a beautiful smile. And smile to this moment, to your body, to your practice. With that smile, you're going to take a very deep inhale through the nose. The mouth. Two more times. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhaling out. One last time. Deep inhale through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Gently opening the eyes, coming to your space, to the room. Inhaling, lifting the arms up towards the sky. And exhaling, lower the elbows and expand the chest a little bit higher. Allow your lower back to gently arch. Inhaling, reach the arms up towards the sky. And exhaling, lower the elbows, expand the chest. One more time, inhaling, reaching up. And exhaling, lower the elbows, expand your chest. Inhaling, lifting up. And bring the left hand towards the right knee, the right hand back. Rotate the shoulders away from the ears and start engaging your core. The navel comes deeper in towards the spine and up. Taking a deep inhale. And on the exhale, see if you can relax your shoulders, squeeze the belly to look a little bit further back. One more breath. On your next inhale, reaching the arms back up to the center, expand even higher, and exhaling, bring the right hand towards the left knee, the left hand back. Relax your face, your collarbones. With every exhale, see if you can gently twist a little bit deeper. One last breath here. On the next inhale, reaching the arms back up to the center, and slowly walk the hands towards the front. Allow yourself to melt towards the mat for a moment, and see if you can keep your seat bones soft, your hips soft. You might want to rest your forehead onto the mat if that's possible. If you stay a little bit higher, that's also okay. Listen to your body. Gently walking the hands towards the right side. Try to keep both shoulders equally parallel to the ground. And see if you can allow the left shoulder to gently melt a little bit deeper. Relax your neck. And feel that opening and stretch through the whole left side of your rib cage. And gently walking the hands towards the center and all the way towards the left side. Focusing this time onto the right side of the rib cage. See if you can lengthen that distance between the right hip and the right fingers. One more breath. And slowly coming back to the center, walk the hands towards the hips, bring the hands onto your shoulders, elbows lifting up, taking a deep inhale, and exhaling, rotate the elbows down the back, allow the shoulders to melt. Just 3 more times this movement. Perhaps you want to go faster or slower, and see if you can maybe also involve your spine, make some waves, gently warm. One last time. And giving ourselves a little impulse, passing onto the hands and knees onto a tabletop position. If you have any props on the knees, move them to the side. We're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Let the belly drop down, inhaling, looking up for a big cow. And exhaling, tuck the tailbone, press navel in for a big cat. Let the belly drop, inhaling, open your collarbones, chest towards the front. Exhaling, tuck the tailbone, squeeze navel in. See if you can press the shoulders a little bit higher up towards the sky. One last time, deep inhale, opening up high. And exhaling, press the navel out. Come back here. Through your spine, don't let the belly drop, belly is engaged. And slowly start making circles toward the right side, over your wrist. And see if you can really bring your hands into the mat, making sure that your big thumb and your index finger especially are really grounded into the mat. Changing direction, going towards the left or the side you didn't do. Really explore how it feels. If there is one hand that feels perhaps stronger than the other, maybe there is some tenderness. And gently coming back to the center, tuck your toes and bring the hips back. And gently coming towards the front. See if you can pass your shoulders over your wrists a tiny bit. But make sure that you don't force too far. See where it feels more comfortable for you. And still engaging your back. Don't let your belly drop. See if you can still press the space between the shoulders even higher. And slowly from here, come back and turn the fingertips looking towards the sides. And give yourself a little swing side to side. If you want, you can let your wrists gently lift. You can also bend a little bit your elbow. So giving yourself a little swing, still warming up, preparing our base, the hands. And slowly coming back to the center, turn the fingertips to look towards the front and tuck your toes. We're going to reach with the right heel back and up, keeping both hands pressing into the mat. Make sure that your navel is engaged, taking a deep inhale, and exhaling, bring the right knee towards your nose and round your back even deeper. Inhaling, press the right heel out, reach even further, and exhaling, squeeze the right knee towards the nose, press even more. Inhaling, reaching out, one more time, and exhaling, squeeze the knee towards the nose. Inhaling, pressing out. Now stay here. Exhaling, slowly bend the elbows, lower a little bit further down. Inhaling, pressing up. And slowly exhaling, release a little bit further down. Inhaling up, one last push up. And exhaling slowly down. Inhaling up. And exhaling, lower the right knee down. Going to the other side, reach with the left heel back and up. Again, make sure that your hands are really grounded into the mat. Taking a deep inhale. Exhaling, squeeze the left knee towards the nose and round your back. Inhaling, pressing out. Don't let your hips open. Exhaling, bring the left knee towards your nose. One last time. Inhaling up. Exhaling, squeeze the knee towards your nose. Inhaling out. And slowly exhaling, bend the elbows. See if you can bring your chin towards the mat. Inhaling, pressing up. Exhaling, slowly bend the elbows, lower down. Inhale up, one last push up. Exhaling, lower the elbows next to your rib cage. Inhaling up. And slowly lower the left knee down, tuck your toes. Bring the sit bones back and slowly press the hips up towards the sky. Taking a moment for our first downward dog of the practice. Allow yourself to gently wiggle a little bit side to side, walk a little bit bending your knees, and also explore your hands. Maybe you need to adjust your hands, shoulder distance apart. One more breath. And carefully from here, bring the feet together to the middle line of the mat. Reaching with the right toes up towards the sky. Exhaling, bring the right knee towards your nose and coming into a high plank. Inhaling, press the right toes back, lift even higher. Exhaling, bring the right knee towards the nose, coming into this high plank. One more time, inhaling back. Exhaling, bring the right knee towards the nose. Stay here, taking a deep inhale. And now here, allow your right knee to point towards the front. And try to tug the tailbone under. Still engage a little bit your glutes to keep yourself lengthening the front of the body. Rotate the shoulders away from the ears, taking a deep inhale. And exhaling, allow the hips to drop a little bit further down. One more breath. And a little bit further down, bring the hands down to the mat. Inhaling, lengthen the spine. And exhaling, gently press with the right foot and hands, coming back. Flex the right foot. Inhaling, stepping towards the front, gently warming up our hips and hamstrings. And slowly exhaling, bring the hips back. If you can lengthen the whole right leg. Inhaling front. Exhaling back. Now stay here, taking a deep inhale to lengthen even higher. And exhaling, see if you can bring a little kiss towards your right knee. If you don't reach there, or if your right knee is a little bent, that's totally fine. Just see how your body is today. Maybe feels a little bit more stiff or more flexible. It all depends on every day. And slowly inhaling, coming back to the center. Keep the left hand down into the mat. Reach with the right arm up towards the sky. Taking a deep inhale. And exhaling, rolling the right hand back as far as possible. Inhaling, reach the right fingers towards the front. Follow your hand with your look. And exhaling, reach a little bit further back. One more time. Inhaling, lifting up. And exhaling, reaching further back. Now stay here. Bend the left knee. And see if you can grab your left foot from the pinky. Allow yourself to rotate the shoulder a little bit more and still allow your hips to release further down the mat. Perhaps you can gently help the left foot come closer towards your glute. One more breath. And with control, slowly release the left foot down, round the left hand. Inhale, stepping back to a plank. And exhaling, lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin down to the mat. Rotate the shoulders away from the ears, untap your toes. Press the feet into the mat, engage your glutes. And lift up only the upper chest. Engaging the abdomen, strengthening our lower back. If you want a little bit more intensity, try to squeeze the elbows towards each other. And lift the hands off the mat, just a tiny inch. One more breath. And slowly releasing down, tuck your toes. Inhaling, press the hips back. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale. And a big exhale out. Feet together to the middle back of the mat. Reaching with the left toes up high. Exhaling, bring the left knee towards your nose, coming into a high plank. Inhaling, pressing back, reaching up high with the left foot. Exhaling, bring the left knee towards the nose. Belly's engaged. One last time, inhaling back. Exhaling, bring the left knee towards the nose. And step the left foot between the hands, lower the right knee down. Inhaling, reaching the arms up. Exhaling, lower the hands onto the knee. Try to keep the left knee on top of your ankle. Rolling the shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen from the crown of the head. And with every exhale, see if you can try to tuck the tailbone under. Allow the hips to ease and release towards the mat. One more breath. And a little bit further down. Bring the hands down onto the mat. Lengthen the spine, taking a deep inhale. Exhaling, bring the hips back. See if you can flex the left foot and lengthen the left leg. Inhaling, step in front. Exhaling, slowly bringing the hips back. One more time. Inhaling front. Exhaling, slowly back. Stay here. Flex the left foot. And exhaling, see if you can bring yourself. Notice if your hips are falling to the side. Always try to keep yourself in line with your body. So on the next inhale, coming back to the front. Keep the right hand grounded down. Inhaling, opening the left arm up. And exhaling, reach with the left fingertips towards the back. Follow the left hand with your eyes. Inhaling, reaching towards the front and up. And exhaling, slowly releasing back. One more time. Inhaling up. And exhaling back. One last time. Inhaling, lifting up the left hand. Exhaling, bring the left hand back. And see if you can bend the right knee. Hold the right foot from the pinky toe. Rotate the shoulder away. And see if you can gently allow the hips to drop a little bit deeper. Still, your belly is engaged. One more breath. See if you can lengthen the spine. And with control, gently let go of your right foot. Bring the left hand down onto the mat. Tuck the back toes. Inhale, stepping back to a plank. And exhaling, lower the knees, lower the chest, lower the chin. Untuck your toes, rotate the shoulders away from the ears. Inhaling for a low cobra. Giving yourself a little bit more if you want, lifting your hands, but still engaging your glutes. That helps us to tuck the tailbone and lengthen the lower back a little bit more. Your belly is engaged. One more breath. And slowly release down, tuck your toes. Inhaling, press the hips back. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale through the nose. And a big exhale through the mouth. Gently start to walk the feet towards the hands, one beat at a time. Placing the toes behind your waist, bend your knees and take hold of the opposite elbows. Allow yourself to swing a little bit side to side. Give yourself a little bit more space. And feel how gravity helps you to lengthen your back. And gently release the arms. Bend the knees a little bit deeper. Tuck the tailbone. And slowly start rolling up the spine. One bone at a time. Reaching all the way up high. Lengthening the arms. Taking a deep inhale. And exhaling, reaching the hands over the front, coming all the way, fold forward. Inhaling, hands to the shins, lengthen the spine, halfway. Exhaling, bring the hands down, step or jump back, chaturanga, push-up. Inhaling, upward dog, rolling the shoulders away from the ears. And exhaling, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, step the right foot between the hands. Left knee stays up, stay on our back toes for our low lunge. Inhaling, reaching up high. And for today, see if you can bend the left knee. That's going to allow you to drop a little bit lower. Don't let it touch the mat. Right knee is pointing to the front. And you should be able to see your big toe through the inside of your right knee, still pointing towards the front. Bring the arms up high, rotate the shoulders away from the ears, and feel all that base of the body, all that strength that you are really activating through your legs. One more breath. On the next inhale, lengthening the left leg out and lower the legs, feel down, opening parallel to the short side of the mat. Open the arms to the side for warrior two. Same thing in this warrior two. Try to keep the right knee on top of your ankle and able to see your right big toe. One more breath. Rotate the shoulders away from the ears, deepen a little bit further. Inhaling, turn the palms up, reaching up high, lengthen the right knee. Exhaling, lower down, warrior two. Inhaling, lifting up high. Exhaling, slowly lower down. One more, inhaling, lift. Exhaling, slowly lower down. Reach with the right hand towards the front, taking a deep inhale. Exhaling, reverse the warrior. Try not to press onto your left knee with the left hand. See if you can reach a little bit more to really engage the sides of the body. If you want an extra challenge, maybe lift your left hand up, parallel to the ground. Work a little bit harder. One more breath. On the next inhale, coming back to the center, lengthen the right knee. Close the right toes to look towards the left toes, hands onto your hips. Rotate the shoulders, open up the chest. And exhaling, fold forward, Prasarita Padottanasana. Bring the hands down onto the mat. And try to keep the elbows pointing to the back. If you want to walk further, maybe walk the hands underneath your legs. I would recommend to try to bring the weight towards your toes to feel a little bit more stretch to the back of the legs. If you feel any pain under your knees, you could always give them a little bend. Checking that your hips are squared, still lengthening from the crown of the head. On the next inhale, bring the hands into the hips, press the hips away, releasing out. And on your next inhale, coming all the way back to stand, we're gonna bring the weight towards the left knee and lower all the way down to the mat. Allow your right toes to open up towards the sky and stay in this low lunge here. Might be that some of you, the left heel is grounding down to the mat, some might be a little bit more up, that's totally fine. See if you can lengthen the right leg and lengthen your spine. Taking a deeper inhale. And slowly from here, going to a challenge. We're gonna swing the weight towards the right foot, bending out, bring the right hand a little bit further, and lifting up the left leg, coming into a half moon. If you need, you can bend the right knee. Perhaps you want to have that block underneath your right hand, giving yourself a little bit more support. What's important, trying to stack the left hip on top of the right, pressing away with your left foot, left arm reaching up towards the sky. One more breath. And slowly with control, bending the right knee, lower the left foot back, and gently swing the weight and going one more time down into the spider lunge. Taking a deep inhale, flexing the right foot. Exhaling, release your hips. Going one more time, swinging the weight towards the front. Reach with the right hand out, maybe with a block, maybe without. Lifting for this half moon. If you want an extra challenge this time, maybe you want to try to fix a point down onto the mat and see if you can lift a little bit more your upper body. And from that lift, your fingertips hover the mat. And perhaps you can bring the right hand in front of your heart, keeping that balance in this half moon. One more breath. And with control, slowly lower the right hand down. You're going to close the hips, lower the left hand down. Reaching with the left toes up, closing your hips, taking a deep inhale. And exhaling, bend the right knee, bring the left knee all the way to try to tap onto your right shin. Inhaling, pressing up. Exhaling, bring the left knee to gently tap behind your right knee. Inhaling up one last time. Exhaling, gently press it up. Inhaling, lifting up. And slowly from here, reach with the left toes back as far as you can. Keeping up, preparing for a high lunge, crescent lunge, lifting up high. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, rotate the shoulders away from the ears. And exhaling, fold forward for a humble lunge. Taking a deeper inhale here. See if you can relax your neck, look towards your left heel. Squaring the shoulders down towards the mat. On the next inhale, coming back to the center, reaching the arms up high. Exhaling, bring the hands down to the mat, step back to a plank. Now staying here in this plank, really keeping that challenge. Try to press the space between your shoulders even more up towards the sky. Tuck the tailbone. Lower abdomen engaged. Press the heels away. One more breath. And slowly bend the elbows in the count of 5, going to our chaturanga. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And see if you can give yourself a push on up, lifting up high. And one more time, releasing down. 5, 4, 3, 2. Rotate the shoulders. Inhaling for a low cobra. If you want a little bit more ease, you could bring the elbows down to the mat. Take a moment here in a Sphinx. Totally up to you. One more breath, wherever you are. And slowly releasing down, hands underneath your shoulders, stop your toes. Inhaling, pressing back. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Taking a deep, deep inhale. And a big exhale through the mouth, like Bend the knees between the hands. Either step or jump to the front. And exhaling, fold forward. Inhaling, lifting all the way up towards the sky. And exhaling, Samasthiti position. Going all the sequence to the other side. Inhaling, lift the arms up high. Exhaling, slowly fold forward. Inhaling, lengthen the spine, maybe hands to your shin. Exhaling, step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhaling, upward dog, rotate the shoulders away from the ears. And exhaling, downward facing dog. On your next inhale, reaching with the left toes up. Exhaling, bring the left knee towards your nose and step the left foot between the hands. Reaching with the arms up high for that crescent lunge. But today, bend the right knee a little bit deeper so that you can really lower and bring that engagement harder onto your left thigh. Trying to keep the left knee pointing to the front. You should be able to see your left big toe. Rotate the shoulders away from the ears. One more breath here. Engaging your core. Don't let yourself fall backwards. Still tucking the tailbone. On the next inhale, lengthening both legs to prepare. Lower the right heel down to the mat, parallel to the shore side. Open the arms down for warrior 2. In this warrior 2, try not to fall towards the front or the back, keeping your shoulders above your hips, spreading the hands towards the opposite directions. So if you can look towards the front hand. One more breath. And from here, turn the palms up. Inhaling, lengthen the left knee. And exhaling, slowly bend down, warrior 2. 2 more times. Inhaling, lifting up, pressing from the feet. And exhaling, only the front knee bends. One last time. Inhaling up. And exhaling, bending here. Reach with the left hand to the front. Take a deep inhale. And exhale, reverse the warrior. You can stay here, reaching with the right hand down. Make sure you don't press onto your back knee. If you want an extra challenge, tuck the navel in and raise the right arm parallel to the ground. Make sure there is space around your neck, shoulders away from the ears. On the next inhale, coming back to the center, lengthening the left knee up. Close the left toes to look towards the right toes. Bring the hands behind, interlace your fingers, rotate the shoulders away, take a deep inhale, and exhaling, fold forward for Bracciolita. If you feel that this lock in your hands is too much, you could always bring the hands down to the mat. Rotating the shoulders away, give yourself a little bit more space. And check where is the weight of your feet. If you can perhaps look a little bit more to the front. All together, slowly inhaling, coming all the way back up to the center. I'm going to bend the right knee. If you need to open a little bit more your feet, lower the hips down for this spider lunge. Lengthening the left leg, flexing your left foot. And see if you can elevate the spine a little bit further. One more breath. And slowly looking towards the left foot, reaching, switching the weight. Lift with the left hand towards the front. And see if you can give yourself a little hop coming into this half moon. If you need, bend the left knee or keep a block underneath your left hand. Right hip opens up, stacking on top of the left. Right. One more breath. With control, slowly bend the left knee, lower the right foot back, and swing the weight all the way back into this spider lunge. Careful with your knees, with how you let your weight drop. One more breath. And catching that breath, slowly swing the weight over the left foot. Reach with the left hand out, opening up the right, and open the right arm out. If you wiggle, that's part of the practice. Really enjoy and try to stay there. Enjoy the challenge. If you want, you can fix a point in front, down here, and try to lift from the upper chest and sides of the body, lifting up higher. Imagine the right hand reaching higher to the sky. And see if you can bring the left hand in front of your heart. It's okay if you wiggle, try to stay in balance. One more breath. And with control, slowly lower the left hand down. We're going to lower the right hand down, close your hips. Still for that split, reaching with the right toes up, relax your neck. Taking a deep inhale. Exhaling, bend the left knee. Bring the right knee all the way to the outside of the left foot. Inhaling, pressing up. Exhaling, bend the left knee. Bring the right knee under. One more time. Inhaling up. Exhaling, bend the right knee behind the left. Inhaling, pressing up. And reach with the right toes back, lowering the right leg down for crescent lunge. Reaching the arms up high, expand even further. Bring the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers, rotate the shoulders away. Make sure that your front knee is stable. And exhaling, slowly fold forward for that humble lunge. Rotate the shoulders away from the ears. See if you can relax your neck. Belly's engaged. One more breath. All together. Inhaling, coming back to the center. Lowering the hands down to the mat. Stepping back to plank. Taking a deep inhale. And exhaling, lowering for a count of 5 for Chaturanga. If you need, bring the knees down into the mat. Here we go. Inhaling deep. And gently 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pushing up, taking a deep inhale. And gently lower down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lower the whole body down to the mat and tug your toes, rotate the shoulders. Inhaling for a low cobra. If you feel that this is too much, the option to come to a sphinx, elbows underneath your shoulders. The heart is reaching towards the front. If you are in this low cobra hold, try to keep the chin closer to the chest. Imagine you're holding a little apple between the chin and the chest. Squeezing the elbows towards each other. Glutes are engaged. One more breath. And slowly release down. Inhaling, pressing the hips back. And all together, exhaling for a gentle child pose. Take a moment here. For some, it might be like the heartbeat, it's a little bit higher. Maybe you're very relaxed and that's very easy for you. Always see if you can keep connecting to your breath. If it accelerates, see if you can, through the challenges, keep your breath soft, steady. And slowly coming back onto a tabletop position, we're gonna go to activate a little bit further our core and give a little bit more challenge. Now this time, we're gonna tuck the toes, take a deep inhale, press the hands into the mat, round the upper back, try to press the shoulders higher towards the sky, squeeze the belly in, and lift the knees 1 inch off the mat. Now staying here, taking a deep inhale, and exhaling, press the is hovering. Inhaling deep, exhaling, bring the right knee towards the nose, and see if you can round yourself a little bit higher. Inhaling, pressing out. Exhaling, press the right knee towards the nose. It's normal that you start shaking. One more time, inhaling out. And slowly lower the right foot down, going to the other side. Inhaling deep, pressing with the left leg. Exhaling, bring the left knee towards the nose. Try to keep the table. Inhaling, pressing up. Don't let the right knee lift too much. Exhaling, reaching in, still pressing the hands down. One more, inhaling up. And slowly lower the left toes down. Check your knees. Correct your table. One more breath. And exhaling, press the hips back for a downward facing dog. Just one extra challenge for our planks. All together, we're gonna bring the feet together to the middle back of the mat. Inhaling, rolling the spine to come onto a high plank. Staying in this high plank, taking a deep inhale. Exhaling, pressing the hips back. One more, inhaling, rolling the spine up. Stay here. If you want an extra challenge, try to lift the right leg up. Taking a deep inhale. And exhaling, pressing back, reach the right toes higher. Inhaling, coming back up to that high plank. And slowly lower the right toes to meet the left, going to the other side. Reach with the left toes up. And exhaling, pressing, open the legs. Inhaling, rolling up. And exhaling, pressing back. Inhaling, rolling back to that plank. And slowly lower the left toes down. Now from here, you can just stay onto your wrists. Perhaps you want to lower the forearm down onto the mat. Up to you. You're going to swing the weight toward the outside of your left foot. You're going to bring the right foot either in front. Maybe you want to keep it on top of the left. Perhaps you want to reach even further. Reaching with the right arm up and reaching with the right leg up. Staying in this star pose. One more breath. Feel your arms, your core, try to lift even higher. And slowly lower the right hand down. Try to keep the right leg up, staying into that high plank. And lower the right foot down, changing sides. Swing the weight toward the outside of the right foot. Make sure your right hand is underneath your right shoulder or lower the elbow down. Reaching the left arm up. Taking a deeper inhale here. Perhaps you want to reach with the left leg up high. Still lifting up your hips. One more breath. And slowly lower the left hand down to the mat. Try to keep the left leg up. Taking a deep inhale. And exhaling, lower the left toes. Pressing the hips back for a downward facing dog. Taking a deep inhale. And a big exhale out. Slowly walking the feet towards the hands, one bit at a time. Holding the opposite elbows, feet hip distance apart. Give yourself a little moment here to swing side to side. Give a little bit more space to your back. One more breath. And slowly release the hands, bend the knees a little bit deeper, gently rolling up the spine, one bone at a time. Inhaling, lift the arms up high, and a very gentle vinyasa to come down to sit, reaching the hands towards the front. Exhaling, melting, fall forward, Uttanasana. Inhaling, lengthen the spine. Exhaling, step or jump back, Chaturanga or knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, low over, upward dog, your own choice. And exhaling, downward facing dog. Slowly bring the knees down to the mat or jump to sit. Swing the legs towards the front, releasing further out. We're going to lengthen the legs. And if you feel that your lower back is rounding or you're falling backwards, or if there is any pain under your legs, you could always bend your knees, or maybe take a higher. That's going to give you a little bit more space. Reaching with the arms up high, and exhaling, fold forward, reach a little bit further. So you can maybe take hold around your feet, perhaps your ankle. And some might really enjoy to maybe bring the hands underneath your knees and give yourself a little hug here. So again, it's your practice. If you need to change, if you need to adapt, feel free to do so. One more breath. And slowly on the next inhale, reaching all the way up high. Bring the hands behind the back, about 20 centimeters. If you don't know where that is, bring one hand to the hip and lower the elbow down. Then we swap the elbow for the hand. We do the same onto the other side. Bend the knees. Bring the heels about 20 centimeters in front of your hips. Hip distance apart. Inhaling, lift the hips up high. And focus here not only on lifting your hips, but also pressing the hands into the mat and open up your chest. Maybe your hips can lift a lot, maybe not. I prefer to keep looking towards the front so that I can keep check on my knees. Also be aware of how my hips are, if one hip is perhaps falling more than the other. And see also if you can rotate a little bit more your arms. Shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. And gently lower the hips down. And we're going to lengthen the left leg down to the mat. Coming to hug the right knee. And lower the right knee down. If you feel that there is any pain under the knee, you could always use that block or maybe give yourself an extra support with a pillow. Now from here, we're going to lift the arms up high and exhaling, bring the left hand towards the right knee and the right hand back. Some of you, if you're very flexible, you can try to bring the right hand behind your waist and try to grab onto your left side to help you rotate a little bit further. Wherever you are, make sure that you are not falling, that your shoulders are still all the way up high above your hips. The spine is in one long line. And gently rotating. Make sure you can soften your neck, maybe even close your eyes for a moment. And slowly, we're going to reach with the right arm back towards the sky. Keep the left hand onto the right knee. And reach with the right hand over towards the left toes. Maybe you can just stay halfway. Maybe you can release all the way and grab your left toes. What's important here is that you're not folding forward, that we still keep opening our chest over the sky and stretching the whole side of the body. We have done some planks, a lot of use of our core, so really giving it a stretch, a little bit more opening. One more breath. On the next inhale, coming all the way back up to the center, and gently gathering the right knee and lowering the right leg down. Give a little shake to your legs if you need. You're gonna go to the left, bend the left knee, lower the left knee to the side. It's normal that one knee feels a little bit higher than the other. So if you need, support yourself with that block. You're gonna lengthen the arms up high first from the center of your core. See if you can reach with the right hand towards the left knee. Left hand goes all the way back, maybe onto the mat, or perhaps reach even further towards your right side, giving yourself a little bit more support. Still directing the energy through your right leg. One more breath. See if you can still lengthen from the crown of the head, trying to give more space to the spine. If you want, close your eyes. On the next inhale, reaching with the left arm all the way up towards the sky. Keep your chest open and reach the left arm over the right leg. Maybe you can go all the way and grab your toes. If you feel that you're folding forward, allow yourself to stay a little bit higher. If it hurts your shoulder, maybe you release the hand down. Make sure that your neck can relax, that there is no pain. And gently inhaling, coming all the way back up to the center, closing the left knee, and slowly lengthening the left leg down. Squeeze the legs towards each other, lengthen your spine, hands parallel to your legs, and slowly roll the spine down, one bit at a time. Lower your lower back, middle back, upper back, and finally your head. You're gonna bend the knees, bring the heels behind your seat bones, hands down next to your heels, and press the hips down. Give yourself a little opening here. If you want to go further, interlace the fingers behind your hips and rotate the shoulders all the way, making sure that you're still looking up towards the sky, your neck is protected. Make sure that you can breathe. One more breath. And slowly release your hands and lower the spine one bone at a time. Bringing the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a big hug here. And gently swinging side to side. Before going to our Shavasana, if you feel that you want to take another posture, feel free to do so. If your body is craving to move a little bit more. And slowly lower the feet down to the mat. We're going to open the feet about mat distance apart, still keeping the knees bent. And gently allow the knees to melt towards the middle line, resting onto each other. Just internally rotating, giving a little bit more ease. And you could keep the hands onto your abdomen, or perhaps you want to keep your hands resting to the sides of the body. Notice what's happening through your lower back, middle back, upper back. Maybe there is some tenderness, perhaps there is more space. Really up to you. And slowly walk the feet in. And we're gonna lengthen the legs all the way down the mat, giving space between the inner thighs, space between the armpits. If you feel that there is some tension to the front of the hips, if there is any pain under your knees or lower back, I would recommend to bend your knees and place some blankets or blocks underneath. Otherwise, allow your body to fully release and let go. Shavasana means corpse pose. It's the art of surrender, the art of letting go. And to feel how this hour of yoga has perhaps changed your body. Maybe even changed your mind. Allow your feet to be soft, your legs to melt, your hips and back to sink into the mat. Relaxing your abdomen, your chest, your shoulders and arms. And feel the weight of your head onto the mat. I invite you to take as much as you need in this Shavasana. You can stop the video here. If you have to keep going with your day, gently waking up together, starting to slowly wiggle the toes. Wake up your fingers, your hands. You might want to keep your body soft, or perhaps you want to take a big stretch, making a big yawn, a big wake up. And slowly find your way towards the right side of your body. Take a moment here to become aware of your space, your body, and gently helping yourself to come back to sit, Carefully building up your spine and finding a comfortable seat. Perhaps you want to take that block seat a little bit higher. Once you find your seat, close your eyes. Relax your face, relax your shoulders. Relax your chest. And all together, taking a deep inhale through the nose. And a big exhale through the mouth. Bringing the hands in front of the heart. If it's part of your practice, into a prayer position. Take a moment to bring back your intention. Smile to your intention. Smile to yourself and to your body for doing this practice, for being on the mat. Bowing to ourselves, bowing to the practice, remembering that each and one of us is unique and special. Thank you all for joining this practice. I hope to see you soon on the next class, and take care with a lot.